Brad Pitt is extremely famous. How much influence does he have over an audience? Versus you have a guy like Joe Rogan. He's probably not as famous as Brad Pitt, but he has tremendous influence over his audience.
From a political perspective, politicians try to utilize influence of a variety of celebrities. I don't know how impactful or effective that is. I don't necessarily think people trust Taylor Swift, no hate to her, with her political opinions on who they should vote for.
I don't necessarily think that's true, though.
Okay.
Because there's no difference between Joe Rogan as a political commentator and Taylor Swift.
I
Like, there's
think-
no difference in, like...
See, I think there is. Joe Rogan has built up his podcast and his platform for certain in-depth, detailed conversations. It doesn't really matter if they're left, centrist, or right-leaning, where you can get into subject
but
matter.
that's almost saying if you talk about something long enough, you'll be considered a subject matter expert. What qualifications does he have? You know, if you're saying
100%.
like, I don't like Taylor Swift, like she should stick to music and business.
Oh,
it's like, that's not really the case.
Swifties, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm sure there is a heavy element of people who did go out and vote, fans of hers. Now, her audience is a little skews younger and stuff like that. You just sort of put boxes together. You went, well, this person's for this, and this person's for this.
But wouldn't you say people who listen to Rogan view him as a subject matter expert? Therefore, he has influence over them. You said just because he talks about it does not make him that. But it kind of did to his audience.
The fact that Joe Rogan has more conversations with individuals from spaces of science, art, politics, etc. I'm not saying that everything Joe Rogan says is true or trusted or the conversation is accurate, but I do feel that he has a certain level of influence that some of the others may not.
If Taylor Swift decided she wanted to sell,
1000%.
you know, a McDonald's themed meal, it would sell out everywhere. And I don't think the Joe Rogan themed meal at McDonald's is going to sell.
Product audience alignment is integral to having influence over the outcome of that situation, right? The medium also determines influence, right? And like, so when you're a podcaster and you've got these people tuning in every single day and just getting sort of wrapped into your brain about what you're talking about, you have a different way of being able to influence people. A lot of brands today are making the mistake of conflating the two. Fame and influence being one thing, and they're not the same thing.